Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest channel and podcast. If you are on the podcast platforms, please do go ahead and hit that subscribe button and leave a review. And if you are on YouTube, please go ahead and subscribe, as well as hitting that like button while you're at it. It's like walking into the room and hitting the light switch. We just want to go ahead and brighten up the place. And let's get into this conversation / politics and BS. I previously talked about Ivanka Trump and how she said she didn't plan on working in her dad's, I was about to say husband's, creepy, but how she doesn't intend on working on her dad's upcoming 2024 presidential bid to become the president again. And one of the reasons she gave was because she really just wanted to have a normal life and felt like friends betrayed her when she was in her dad's cabinet and working on his campaign and working throughout the term of him being president last time, and she just wants nothing more to do with it anymore, even though she benefited extremely well, but claims to have been an unpaid senior staffer. But whatever, girl, we know that you benefited greatly. You and your family benefited greatly by you being a part of that situation, all right? But there's a story now where former President Trump's former attorney, Michael Cohen, is claiming to have his own theory as to why she does not want to be involved in politics anymore. And it may have something to do with the FBI retrieving those documents from Mar-a-Lago. Remember all that? That happened a few months ago? Well, he's saying that he thinks Jared and Ivanka could have been FBI informants at Mar-a-Lago. And he says it would be very interesting for senior campaign members to also be DOJ informants. So he says that Ivanka is exiling herself from politics because she and her husband may be working with the FBI. He says, I believe Jared and Ivanka potentially were the moles in terms of the Mar-a-Lago documents and so on. And it would be very interesting to have, let's say, the son-in-law, the daughter, who are FBI informants / DOJ informants, acting as senior members of a campaign or an administration if he should somehow manage to slide back in. So this isn't the first time that Cohen has suggested that one of Trump's children could be working with the FBI. The Department of Justice is investigating whether Trump broke any of 3 federal laws, including the Espionage Act, by keeping classified documents at his Florida residence. In August, Cohen said a possible informant working with the FBI during the agency's raid at Mar-a-Lago is definitely a member of his inner circle. He says, I would not be surprised to find out it is Jared or one of his children. And, you know, this is something that was brought up before. This is something that people were saying, who was the mole? And even Trump was wanting to find out, who is this mole? Like, I want you all to reveal who revealed this information to you. Like, let me at him. Like, pretty much, I believe that's how he was going about it, because it's like, I want to know who it is so I can make sure that they're taken care of. That's how I took it. All right. But it wouldn't be a far stretch to believe that it could be her or her husband or both, because we know from past history when it comes to people that had a lot of things going on and were somehow taken down or taken out, it usually happens because it is someone in the inner circle who has knowledge of what is going on. So, I mean, let's be real about it. It possibly could be her and him. I really do believe that it could be. I'm not saying that it is. I don't know. I don't know who it could, but I definitely am saying I believe it could be. Because when the January 6th panel, which I didn't watch a lot of that, but I've seen clips of it and I've heard people talking about it, when all of that was going on, we know that there were people who were either subpoenaed or some people who volunteered to testify that were revealing things that was pretty intense. That was something that, you know, we who just the everyday people would have knowledge of or know about. So when it comes to a boatload of documents that were never supposed to have been taken from the White House down to Mar-a-Lago, like, who would know that? I don't think the cleaning people would know that. Even if they saw the documents, boxes, bankers' boxes, cabinets, steel cabinets, whatever they are, and even if it was labeled declassified documents from the White House, like literally, I don't think the cleaning people would even pay attention to that, even if it said that on there. I don't think they're going to be calling someone up at the FBI and saying, hey, I'm here dusting around at Mar-a-Lago, and I don't know if this is classified or declassified information, but I just thought I would let someone know that these documents are here. So you guys may want to get a search warrant and check it out. I don't think that the everyday person would know that. I believe that it had to be someone in the inner circle that would reveal that information. And there was even a joke saying that they believe that Melania was the one that did it because she's hoping that she can just get a break away from this dude and, maybe get him, potentially arrested or whatever. And then she would be good to go. Like, Bill Cosby's wife, where she got a break away from him for some time while he was locked away. But I digress. Michael Cohen is saying that he believed that it could be them. He's not saying that it absolutely is. Again, it's just an opinion. But according to the New York Post, Ivanka's absence from his 2024 announcement came after Trump tried to persuade her and Kushner to show up. Kushner was present, but not very vocal, but not Ivanka. So they both were top advisors to him. However, both have signaled their unwillingness to be involved in further campaigning. In September, Kushner told Sky News that he's enjoying the private sector too much to wade back into politics. And in November, unnamed sources told CNN Ivanka is done with politics and will never go back to being her father's senior advisor. So it begs to question, are they involved with this FBI raid solely, or were they involved with it at all, or maybe just to a certain degree and not totally and completely? Listen, I'm not going to lie. I would not be surprised if they were, because they may have been hoping that would be a way to stop him from running for office, because they really didn't want to have anything to do with it again. And because he's so bullheaded about what he wants when he wants it and doesn't really care about what anyone else has to say about it, then it's like, well, you know what? We couldn't stop him with the FBI raid, even though that investigation is still going on. He still wants to run for president. Well, you know what? We have no choice but to say, you know what? We're good. We're done. We're not going to be involved in the campaign again. So good luck on your own. So, guys, let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section. Do you think that Ivanka and her husband, one or both, could have had something to do with the FBI raid at Mar-a-Lago? Were they the potential moles, or a few of the moles? Maybe there were a whole lot more of them. Who knows, guys? But I would just really love to know what you guys think about this. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And until the next time, this is Beth, and I'm just being beautifully honest.